When I was a kid, I was a chronic daydreamer. In fact, I still am a bad daydreamer. I will often find myself now, even now, as I was back then, supposed to be engaged in a task and focused on what I was doing. And I would suddenly realize that 10 minutes had passed and I had stopped doing anything and I was just daydreaming. I was off in my own little fantasy world, imagining something else entirely. When I was a kid, I was always told, get your head out of the clouds, because I would often just kind of stare up at the clouds while I was dreaming about whatever I was thinking about. But that phrase, that idea, get your head out of the clouds, I understand what I'm trying to be taught. I understand the lesson that they're trying to teach me, that I need to focus on the here and now and focus on my work. But there's another aspect of that where we ought to have our head in the clouds. Paul says in Colossians 3 that if you are risen with Christ, you should set your affection on things above and not on things of the earth. You need to literally get your head in the clouds, because in the clouds is the place from which Jesus will descend. Have your affections on things above, not on things of the earth, because you're dead and your life is hid with Christ in God. Well, where is Christ? He's in God. Where is God? He's in heaven, beyond the clouds, beyond the farthest star, beyond the vast horizon. God dwells. Of course, God is everywhere, but we think of God's throne as that far away place where Jesus is and from which Jesus will come to claim me. And so, yes, I need to focus on my work and I have things I need to accomplish, but when it comes to my priorities and when it comes to my desires and my affections, my head needs to be in the clouds, and so does yours. It's easy to get distracted by the world. It's easy to let the things of this world overwhelm us and bother us to the point where we get distracted from the things of the clouds. Paul says, put your head in the clouds and think about what's most important, and that is your relationship with Christ on earth. God bless.